Hello everyone. Are you seeing me okay? Let me see. I'm going to refresh my iPad screen. Okay, I see. Oh, am I backwards? On my screen, it looks backwards. Sorry, I don't have my usual tripod. One second, guys. Having technical difficulties. Can you move? My tripod just broke. Trying to see if it can be fixed. I don't think it can. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put you down and then try to fix this real fast. Don't worry, it is supposed to be black. Thank you all for coming. I see there's 20 people. That's awesome. Okay, I think I might have fixed it. I'm sorry, I don't want to make you guys sick. It's not my usual tripod. I think that's good. Do you want to come back in? I'm here today with my mom.
Hey everyone, how are you guys doing?
Alright, let's see what people are saying. Oh, Carmen's here. Hey Carmen, I hope your move went well.
I bet it's getting really cold up there in Alaska.
Everyone's asking about Halloween. We had a really great Halloween. There was a lot of trick-or-treaters at my mom's house. We actually ran out of candy. Alright, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Oh no, I think it's doing that thing where it wants to turn off. Like, if I don't click it every... Yeah, I'll just try to remember to click it every so often. Alright, so we are here to start day 1 of the 24 or the 12 days of Christmas. So this will be November 1st through the 12th. I'll be doing back-to-back days. Some of them will be pre-recorded videos. I think most of them are going to end up being lives because we're currently working together on the new collection that's launching next Friday. So
we're working on some beautiful projects already, so it's starting to look really Christmas-ish here in our craft room.
Yeah, and they're taking a lot longer than we thought. So I was hoping to be back at my house on Monday, but I think I'll have to keep working till Wednesday. So we'll see. Those first days will probably be lives. And I think my dad will join me tomorrow, and then my mom will come back on Sunday. So...
Hey, and I'm not complaining that she gets to stay a couple extra days because I enjoy having her here crafting with me, so.
Yep. All right. So I am, from the last giveaway, from the showcase video, the winner never claimed the calendar. So I still have a calendar that I want to give away. I will say it's a calendar that we kind of messed up putting the tray in. So it's not like the prettiest calendar in the world. The bottom is a little bit scruffy. But we will try to mask that as closely as possible. I feel like most of you really just want the dies that are inside the calendar. So I figured let's just give another one away. So definitely if you're in the chat and you're kind of just watching and haven't left a comment yet, just write any comment, doesn't matter. And then I'll pick a winner at the end. So, okay, and all calendars have shipped. So hopefully a lot of you have yours already, if not very soon. So let's go ahead and open it up. It is magnetized, and this one actually has dies inside of it, so it's kind of noisy. But here are the 12 days. We're gonna go on over to day 1 up here. You wanna open it, Mommy?
Oh, you can do it.
Okay.
She got the sharp nails. Look at her cute little Halloween nails.
Yeah, they're too long now, though. They're getting in the way of everything. Okay, so where are the dies now? Did they move?
Oh no.
They might have moved. Oh man. Okay,
They did move.
pretend that there is dies in here. And let me just grab the dies.
We have shaken this one up quite a bit, so sorry about that.
That is so anticlimactic. Sorry, guys. I'm hoping with the mail, it's doing that thing again where if I click it, that's what happens when I put it as horizontal before I start the live. That's why I've been having problems just in general with that. I might have to start a new live if this keeps happening, but I'll just try to remember to keep clicking it. Yeah, so these shifted. I feel really bad. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. What else was in there? Do you have the rest of the die set?
I did have it.
Oh, it's right
They're
here.
right up there.
So in this day 1, you also get the wreath, the pine cones, and 2 little berries. So that would be in day 1. Hopefully yours did not shift, but with the mail, it's very possible that some of these moved around a bit. Next year, we're going to keep them in bags. This year, because we used these kind of bags, there was just no way of like getting them in there. So we're learning, guys. We're learning. This is our first calendar, so. But that was day 1. We also will probably do a tray that's not quite as thick as this. This was all like our first time, so we're still learning a bit. All right. So my mom and I keep checking to see if the camera's gonna go out, and the light is right on. Let's see. I might switch out my mat because you guys are seeing the ceiling fan. That is really noticeable. So let me switch
Want to turn the white?
No,
Wow.
let me just get a new mat. I thought you had them.
Yeah, so we're going to work with this little die. So this one is a 2-inch circle, and it's the small circle that's in the set. And then Sabrina just showed you guys the greenery that is intended to be on the bottom of the little ball. So hopefully, Sabrina's swapping out our mat here for a second. Which, ooh.
It's a little dirty, but I think it's better than the reflection. All right. Sorry, guys. If this happens one more time, I'm going to start a new live. It's every time I have it as horizontal. Okay. I don't know if that's better. It's really dark. Okay, no. Let's just do the glass mat. Sorry, guys. We can always put a paper.
Yeah, maybe that'll be it.
Put a paper here. Let's see.
Maybe grab us a white one.
Sorry, guys. It's not my usual setup here.
Oh yeah, I think this is better.
Okay. Yeah, so if it goes out again, I might start a new live. So just warning you guys, next time I tune out of this, I'm just going to start a new live because last time this happened, I kept getting like blocked out, and it'll just be easier to start a new one. Okay, so do I show what you did?
Sure. So I started out with the circle die here, and I used the paper that Sabrina is selling in our shop. This is the darkest of the blue colors.
Let me get a pack of those.
And let me see, I hope I'm in screen here, hard to see. And I cut out about 40 of these. And this is just a really thin paper. This is only a 24-pound paper. So depending on your die cutting machine, you'll be able to probably cut anywhere between 4 to 6 of these in one run through. So cutting out 40 is like a matter of just 5 minutes or so. I won't be using all of these, I don't think. I think that's more than enough. But you can see they have a little score line down the center, and I'm going to be halving these. So basically I'm just going to score them and just fold them into little half moons like this.
These are the papers. This is the red and green pack. And then there is a blue pack, but we ran out of those, so we have to make more.
All right, Sabrina, so I'm going to start, and I'm going to half my little circles here. And
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to go for the more elegant version, while Sabrina's going to go for the more playful version, I think.
No, well, we'll be making the same ornament. Mine is just going to be red and white. So I'll have 2 colors, and my mom will have 1 color. So I did red and white. I want to do candy cane colors. So again, I cut the red from the new red paper pack that we offer, and then this white is in the blue pack with my mom's blue color. There's 2 other shades of blue in that set.
This here is the darkest one.
So I didn't know when I went live with Taylor that the first door was going to be the small ball. So you're kind of seeing this again if you were at our last live. But we'll change some things up a little bit.
Oh, and if saves a little bit of time, you can just kind of score 2 of them at once
Yeah.
if you want. Or
You can layer them together and
'Cause the
fold them
paper-
at the same time. But I like doing one at a time, just to make sure it's accurate.
She's half German, so she is a little perfectionist. That's going to be pretty together.
Yeah.
The white is not as stark, so it makes it a little warmer.
Yeah, so I know you mentioned this was 24-pound cardstock, or it's not even cardstock, it's just paper. What is up with this one?
Yeah, but it's really perfect because it makes for a really fluffy honeycomb.
This one's messed up.
I'm not sure if you guys shop the dollar store. I guess everybody does, but if you get a chance to get some of that cool Christmas gift wrap stuff that they sell that you put on top of your gift bags, that tissue paper, that also makes really pretty honeycombs. You have to be kind of careful when you cut them, but they come out really, really pretty. And sometimes they have like a silver layer mixed into their little Christmas paper, or maybe sometimes they're double-sided, 2 different sides to them. So you can make some really pretty honeycombs out of the tissue paper.
This looks like the American flag.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's saying pretty blue, bold colors.
Yes.
Yes.
So have you guys started on some Christmas cards yet? Christmas projects?
Everyone's just kind of chatting. I've been working too much at my job, so no.
Gotta find some time for the craft room, right? It's nice and relaxing. And
It's nice that my job is crafting.
these little ornaments, by the way, are a lot of fun with little ones. I just had family in town from Germany, and my little 4-year-old niece, Sabrina's little cousin, she was making these ornaments with us, and she was just having a blast. She did really good. I mean, even with the glue, she was not glued up like one would think. She was really careful. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, she had a lot of self-control with the glue.
Yeah, for a 4-year-old. So if you're looking for like a little project to do for kids or grandkids, this is perfect. Sabrina just had a Halloween party and she said she's gonna do a little ornament making party with her friends.
Yeah, they all saw my ornaments, and Taylor showed off his one ornament. So now everyone wants to make their own. So I might go live and see like what a big group can do on a live. But they're really fun. I mean, they're really addicting to make.
All right, I got all of mine halved.
Okay, you can get started. I'm gonna keep in the background, guys. Just know all I'm doing is folding these in half. My mom will start assembling hers. I'm gonna move mine so she has more room.
So basically,
Sorry, guys. I don't know. This always happens at your house.
blame.
Like, at my house, it's vertical. At your house, it's horizontal, but it turns off all the time.
I always get blamed. Okay, so on my ornaments, I'm gonna do long lines, and I'm gonna do 2 lines about this far apart. There is a whole bunch of different ways you can do this. With lines, you're closing them more. If you just use dots, you're obviously giving them more room to open up wider. So it's up to you. If you want to be using fewer elements, I definitely recommend you don't do lines, because the lines will make them tighter and you will have to use more items. But I usually lay myself out a few, and then I just kind of glue them all in one go here. Try to kind of hit the same spot on all of them, but we're not opting for brain surgery, so it doesn't have to be perfect. We're getting pretty close. That's good enough. So then I just glue them shut. And I actually kind of like to glue them shut after I do a few of them at once, because then the glue is already a little bit dry, and then it holds better right away than if the glue is still super wet.
Do you have any clips? Or do we need clips?
I do have a few clips hanging on my circle thing there.
Okay.
On the little hooks. So just gonna open me another few.
I don't think you really need them because you have so many layers.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I honestly only use them for some of the more intricate designs.
Did you tell them how many you cut?
I cut 40, but I don't think I'm gonna use 40.
Let me show them. So, I think my mom mentioned that you can cut 6 layers at once if you have a Gemini or an Empress. And so you can see there's 3 reds and 3 whites that I just layered on top. Cut 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, 36, 42. And you can really pack on a lot of circles. So, yeah, just thought I'd show that.
Yeah, and Sabrina literally cut hers in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was just 10 minutes before the live, I cut mine.
And I know these are like really super pretty if you have sparkle paper or glittery paper or something like that. But I would stick with a thinner paper and just use like a spray-on glitter, or, you know, the old tattered angels. I'm not sure if anybody has those anymore. And just glitter up your ornaments after they're done versus using expensive glitter paper for these.
Yeah, because you do need to cut a lot to really get these full and pretty. And you also don't want super heavyweight paper for this. I did in my last video show how to make ornaments with 65-pound paper. So you can definitely do it, just make sure you're clipping and letting the glue dry in between the layers. With this method, you don't really need to clip because the paper is so thin it's not trying to open up as much as a heavier paper would. I'm still folding, guys. I'm still in the background folding.
I'm a little faster. She usually beats me on everything, so I'm enjoying this.
I'm a very slow crafter. My mom has already made like, how many samples? 3? That's all we've done. 3, I've only made 2. So.
But when Sabrina comes, we try to do a little something fun too. So we did get to go to Epcot on Tuesday. We live so close to Disney and we don't seem to enjoy the things that are close to us as often as we should. So we had a nice little day at Epcot, ate some good steaks and kind of snacked around the World Showcase a bit. So that was fun.
Yes.
Can't always work.
And we're excited for the release next Friday. My mom and I are night owls, so we sleep till like 11 and we work till like 1 or 2 in the morning, which is nice because we both have that same schedule.
Yeah, you guys probably know I've been sick for a really long time, so I'm on some pretty strong medications, and they just seem to control when I get to be productive and when I don't get to be productive. And so I have a very, very hard time waking up and getting ready in the morning. So, and then it seems like I'm up at night when other people are sleeping.
Yeah. And I'm just a night owl. I'm more productive at night for some reason.
All right, are you starting to glue?
No, I'm still folding mine.
Darn.
Might as well just finish yours. I cut these ones with my Gemini and they're not as good as the Empress.
What die cutting machines do you guys have?
Tina said I'm opposite. I go to bed at 9 p.m. I think that's most people.
Yeah.
I try to get on Taylor's schedule. He gets up at 6 in the morning. All right, let's see.
Well, he's got to be up for the kiddos.
Yep. Gina K machine. Spellbinders Platinum.
Those ones are electronic too, right?
No, the Platinum I think you crank.
Ah.
I have the Platinum in my closet somewhere. That was my first die cut. Well, actually, our first die cut machine was a Cuttlebug.
Oh, Sabrina cried when it died.
Yeah, I did.
I am not exaggerating, you guys. She really did. She was just standing there. It took her a while to recognize that it wasn't going to go anymore. And I said to her, Sabrina, I think that's it. This thing has had it. And she just stood there and cried, my Cuttlebug, my Cuttlebug.
The Cuttlebug was great. It was a strong machine.
I love that you could just take it anywhere with you.
Yeah, and I don't think they even make them anymore. Okay, guys, I have my red ones. And should I do a different pattern than what I normally do?
It's up to you.
I'm just going to do a random pattern here. So for my red ones, I'm going to do, I don't know. I feel like with the circle, there's not much you can really do. I'll just do the stripe again, I guess. Right?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so my red ones are all going to get dots like this. My mom does a stripe. I do a dot. It doesn't matter. You can pick what you like more.
But look, what happens to yours is that this inside half is actually still open.
Yeah, it is.
And only the outer edge is closed. So when you open it later, yours will be fluffier than mine.
Well, it's very similar. I really don't think you can tell. Yours, I don't know. I'll just do the dots. I'm good with the dots. And again, I'm doing all this off camera, but I'll show you a couple so you can see what I'm doing.
Sorry guys, I hit the machine by accident.
Okay, so just like my mom, I lay out a few of these. I do my dots. Whatever dot you decide on for your color is the dot you have to commit to. Well, I guess you don't have to, but if you want a consistent design. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to close all mine up, but this is what I'm going to be doing in off camera. And then I'll come back when I'm doing my whites. So then you can take over then, Mommy.
Alright, I have done all of mine. I only have 1/2 left.
Tina said Mama Scrappy Tails is a machine.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it from her and my grandma. And honestly, even from my dad's side, everyone's really creative.
Alright, so, finish your last
I'm good.
one.
Go ahead.
Good. Alright, so I have all my little halves here. And so now what I'm going to do is on each of my halves, I'm just going to do 1 stripe down the middle, like so.
So my mom's doing stripes, I'm doing dots. I will do stripes when I attach all of mine together.
So then once I have like 5 laid out, I'll just put 1 on each one that doesn't have anything on it yet. So basically I have 2 together as a pair.
Do you listen to music or watch TV? We've been listening to Christmas music this whole couple days to get in the mood.
We also got Christmas candles going for a good smell in here.
Christmas candles, Christmas music.
We're planning on hitting up the Bath and Body Works tomorrow or so for those cute little plug-in things.
We like the plugins. Good idea. I got some for Halloween, and I love them.
They have these new ones. They're like little projectors, and they are really cool. And the Merry Christmas ones, they say like Merry Christmas on them. They're so cute. So they go pretty quick.
Yes.
And those other halves that are already little pairs, I just leave them sitting there for a little while to dry up a bit. I know Bina likes to clip them together.
I do with heavyweight. With these, I don't clip them.
But I just let them sit. I did see a question the other day. I think you guys have overheard me call Sabrina Bina. So that's her nickname for everyone who didn't know.
Let's see. I used the Sizzix switch once because I had dies. Really bothered by wrists on the heavy platform. Yeah. We've had the crank machines most of my life, and then it wasn't till like, even during our Etsy days, we had cranking machines. But I'm never going back. I really like the mechanical ones.
Well, you guys see my horrible hands, so I actually have arthritic fingers to the point that I can't even straighten them out anymore. So crank machines are definitely not happening for me. I can't hardly hold on to things without them falling through my hands.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna...
Oh, Estelle is here.
Hey, Estelle.
She said Christmas is too early. Not in the Christmas mood yet. Yeah, it's hard to say goodbye to Halloween. I agree. And Halloween is my favorite. Christmas is my favorite holiday, but Halloween is like a whole different holiday for me. I love it.
We are just the decorator kind of people, so we love Halloween and fall. It's fun to decorate the house up. But then I was telling Sabrina, it's time for her to help me to get my Christmas stuff up.
Yeah, my dad can do that.
She's gonna bail on me.
I have to get my tree up. I'll help you put some of the decorations out. But trees are so hard to put up. I want to get that tree on HSN that like wheels out and then you flip it and the whole thing just it's on wheels and all you have to do is flip it backwards and then the tree opens up on its own. Oh, that's pretty.
So I just wanted to show you guys, this is only about 20. And I know when Sabrina and Taylor did this, they went for like all out 60 or something.
Taylor counted 56.
4 dozen.
I think I did like 40.
So what I was trying to show you guys is this right here is not even half of my 40. And it is quite pretty when you don't put too many. And as long as you give it a good amount of glue time, like I just did, it fans out pretty. And the decor, or I guess the pattern, is a little bit prettier if you have fewer items. So I'm going to put mine aside and do a few more.
Everyone's saying it's amazing. Yeah.
And that is because it's that thin paper, you guys. If you didn't get the paper with
and
your
no
calendar,
clipping.
yeah. If you didn't get your paper with your calendar and you can spare the $12, $13, I don't know how much, it's about that
13.
much, I think. It's well worth it because this is like the best paper. Bean and I tested, I don't know how many different types of papers, and this is our favorite.
Yes, and if you want like one specific color, if you want to deck your tree out like in all this color, for instance, you can go on Amazon and get Astro Brights.
Mm-hmm.
But those come with 600 some paper, so you're kind of stuck with that one paper. But here we divided the papers up, so you have more variety. All right, for my white ones, I am gonna do just one dot right in the center. I'll show a couple of these. The white one that we put into the bundles has a texture to it,
which I really love. If you get a chance to try the tissue paper, maybe not as your first go around because it might rip. If once you have a good feel for how much the paper can handle, then maybe you try it on your second or third ornament. But try the tissue paper, you guys. I made one with a tissue paper that I had barely enough tissue paper left in my closet to try it, and wow, was it beautiful. Really, really pretty. But it definitely is prone to ripping. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't have patience for tissue paper. It is really pretty though.
Oh, so one other tip when you guys do these, I hope I'm in.
Yeah, you're good. You can see on the iPad.
Okay. So when you put your glue down, I definitely would start here and phase it out towards the edge. Try not to get too much glue right here at the edge because that's where it fans out and the glue is just gonna look gluish when you open it up. I also try to stay away from the very top and bottom because that likes to rip. That puts like extra pressure on the ornaments. So if you want to close the top and bottom, I would go, maybe like 1/4 of an inch in from the edge, but don't go for the immediate edge, as I guess what I'm saying. It's just kind of trial and error, some things we learned along the way.
Mm-hmm. So if you're new to Scrappy Tales, my mom is actually the one that comes up with our pop-up designs. That is not me. I just make everything look pretty. Mm-hmm. So my mom is the genius behind almost all of our pop-ups.
But I cannot draw for the life of me. I don't know how you guys are. I'm also colorblind, so I cannot design anything.
I wonder if we have a prototype that you've done. Oh, so here actually was the prototypes for the ornaments. So you can see my mom gives me chicken scratch with measurements on it. Here's the snowman with measurements. She sometimes keeps the prototypes. But yeah, she does a good job. And there's no way I can figure this out on my own. And then, is there a pop-up from next Friday here? Probably not. I think I threw it away.
No.
Is
right
it?
here.
Oh my gosh. Here's the prototype of our new pop-up coming out next Friday. So I'm just going to show you the base. This is not decorated.
This is my very ugly
And this is
prototype.
not the finished version, but like this is an idea of, you know, how we come up with the pop-ups. So you can probably get an idea of what this is going to be next Friday. It's not, it's a lot better than this, but we have to start somewhere. And it's really fun kind of breaking down how to build these different things. So we're really, really excited for next Friday because we came up with a pop-up that is going to be like a year-round pop-up, because some of them are very specific to fall or Halloween or Christmas. And then maybe once or twice a year, we're able to come up with something that can be used for any holiday, any season. And that is going to be our pop-up next Friday. So, yes, we will start sneak peeks tomorrow on Instagram. And at the end of the live, I will show you something that I'm working on. I'm not done with it, but it'll give you an idea of what's going to be coming. And the reason that I'm going to be staying longer is because these cards are a lot like the pop-up book. So you guys know, if you have the book die, that you have to decorate the cover, the left flap, and the right shadow box. So it's basically making 3 cards in one. So one book typically takes us 6 to 8 hours to make. So that's going to be the same thing with these that are coming out next week. So we won't have as many samples in the showcase, but they're like, oh my gosh, beautiful. And they're so large that they work really well as home decor once, you know, you gift them to someone.
Oh, by the way, you guys, I don't know if you shop on West Elm or Pottery Barn or the Container Store, any of those shops, but that cool little Christmas tree that's in our calendar, I'm telling you, I've seen the exact Christmas tree in their decor sitting on like mantle places and such. Of course, theirs are glittered up, but darn, they look almost identical to what we're doing. So these little fan ornaments and decors are popular this year. I think generally, like, the things that look handmade are starting to become more appreciated again.
Mm-hmm. We take a lot of inspiration from trends in home decor.
Yeah.
We always check like what's going on in that space, because I think home decor and crafting really go together well.
It really does.
And Estelle, I don't know if she's still here, but Estelle does amazing paper
Home
crafts, home decor.
Oh my goodness.
And Estelle is from France, so she is up late to join us.
Yeah, Sabrina is very, very blessed with a awesome design team, and the ladies and the one gentleman on the team have been around forever.
Yeah.
So I guess they're loving us as much as we're loving them.
That's really exciting because, you know, when I was on design teams, my goal was to try to be on as many teams as possible. So that would not mean every year I would stay with the same company, just because I was in college full-time, I was working Etsy full-time. So every year I would try to get new companies. So I'm really fortunate that my designers stick with me.
You really are.
Okay, so I got all my reds and whites done. My mom's entire ornament is done here.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna leave
let
my
me-
little worm laying here for a minute.
Okay, yeah, then we'll scoot back to your project. So I have my 2-dot reds and then my 1-dot white. So usually I've been doing red, white, red, white, red, white, but I think I want the chunks of red and the chunks of white to be bolder. So I think I'm gonna do 3 reds, or should I do 5 reds?
I would go bold.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 5 reds, 5 whites, 5 reds, 5 whites. So where should I add my...
Oh, did you put the exact same pattern on all of them? Or
Yeah.
are there different patterns?
No, on the reds I did 2 dots. On the whites I did 1 dot.
Okay, so before you do it,
Okay.
just okay, if you guys want an ornament that uses the colors like as a stripe to go around your ball, like around the perimeter, like right here.
Yeah, I showed them that in the last live. The stripe, right?
Yeah, if you wanted that, you actually would glue the white completely shut onto the red.
Oh, yeah.
Like you would forfeit one entire page.
Oh.
So like you would glue this whole thing up and put the whole red on.
Yeah.
And then what would happen is only this tiny little section will open up.
Yes, and then you'll get your stripe.
We
Which
had
I
some-
showed that in my last live.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So if you're interested to see what my mom's just talking about, so if you want 2 colors, right, and then you want red up here, white in the middle, and red down here, you would do exactly what my mom just said. But I kind of want to do something a little different.
Okay.
So how do you think I should glue these? Just do 1 stripe in the middle, or should I go for only up here? Then it'll be more fluffy in the center.
It's up to you.
Okay, I think I'll do that. I think I'm gonna do
Oh,
stripes. No.
But do you have was the glue dot here too on the
The
red?
glue dot was here and here.
Ooh, that's close together.
Yeah.
So I would go for the middle.
But the white ones are in the middle.
On the white ones, you can do it the other way.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so for the red ones, I am stacking 5 at a time. So that's 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. And don't worry if the paper looks like it's kind of getting a little bit wet if you're putting pressure on it when you're gluing it together. It is really good paper. It soaks up the glue just a tiny bit, but it'll just come right back.
4.
So
And
no warping.
5. Okay, and so I'm gonna do the rest of my 5 in red off camera. But I'm gonna do that exact same thing. So I have 5 stacks of red here. Okay, go ahead, Mommy.
That looks good. Okay, so I pre-cut the cute little greenery pieces. Can I see my greenery pieces?
So these were also in day 1.
And I went for like super sparkle. Looky here. I don't know how you guys are, but I love my sparkle. All right. So I got a few different choices. And I do, the piece that I want to add to the bottom of my ornament, I want it to be nice and sturdy. So I'm probably going to back it with a white piece. So the little thing that Sabrina designed, so like I said, Sabrina said, I helped her design these little balls, but that's all I can do. So all this little cute stuff that you get in the calendar, all the extra designs and the pretty little layers and such, that's all Sabrina. She is just the guru of making things look nice. I'm going to back up one of my sparkles with a white in the background. Use this one. And she did kind of think of everything. She gave you a small little hook here, or like a little rectangle at the bottom of the greenery. And she did that so that when you close your ornament, you can stick it right in the middle of it. I don't know if you guys can see that.
We'll see it once it's fully.
But that's kind of,
Spherical.
you know, how you can attach it without that you see a bunch of glue bobbies later. And so I'm thinking I'm going to cut this glittery one apart. And I'm just going to use the needles of it, because they're just too pretty. Let me see. So I'm gonna layer these in with the silver ones, kind of offset like that. That looks pretty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm sometimes not so sure if my ideas are so good, so I always bug Sabrina. Do you think this looks good? She keeps telling me, Mom, I have to work too.
My mom is actually colorblind.
Yes, I'm challenged. I'm red-green colorblind, so pretty much any color mixed with those, I am in trouble.
And in case you're wondering, on social media, my mom's name is Kiki Lang everywhere. So whenever you see that name, just know that's my mom. She's like the what's it called, a moderator, the only moderator of my channel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
I try to help her a little bit.
So her first name is Kirsten, and her nickname is Kiki. So
does that look kind of pretty so far, you guys?
yes.
Okay.
Let me look on the comments here if we have any questions. This one I like when I'm with someone crafting because I can pay attention to the chat more. I've been meaning to challenge myself to make cards for all occasion for 1 year using Halloween stamps and dies. That would be hard. Halloween is so specific.
But really, I mean, like owls and such, you can use them for...
Yes, it's always good to challenge ourselves. I thought the rectangle piece was the candle. I guess it could be a candle.
Oh, you know
you
what?
could add a little piece at the top.
That's a cute idea, actually. You see, this is something you weren't intending, but yeah, now that I look at it, it's exactly right.
And guys, we have 36 people in the chat. If you are just watching and you're not normally a commenter, tonight is the night to comment because I'm giving away a calendar. So that will be announced at the end. I'm also going to do a sneak peek of next Friday's pop-up.
So I'm going to put some of these little white berries in here. Layers is everything, you guys. Make the stem a little bit shorter.
Yeah, you don't have to comment anything long. Just throw something out there so your name is in the mix.
Yep, that'll be good.
So yeah, I'm trying to get my dad to come with me tomorrow. He has never crafted anything.
But he does help Sabrina.
Yes.
You know, he helps us with barcodes and pricing things, and he helps her with her gems.
He scoops the gems.
Manually by hand.
Yep.
He's a good dad.
Yes. I have a very supportive family. I went to college and everything, and they're like, are you sure you want to use your degree? And I'm like, shouldn't I use my degree? And they're like, you don't have to. So it's like any other parent probably would have been like, you know, use your degree.
But you know, we were all just really surprised that she didn't like major in art or something, because
Yeah.
that would have like made a lot of sense.
Yeah, but there's not a lot you can do job-wise with art.
But it's something you're interested in.
No, when I was in college, I was not interested in art. I had to force myself to start drawing for my business because I knew I just didn't want to hire illustrators. That's like a whole nother wormhole in this industry, and it can go kind of bad sometimes. And also, I wanted to have a company where I can truly stand by it and like actually show this is products that I have made. So I actually did not like art growing up. I didn't take any art classes. I actually enjoyed art history, but I didn't enjoy drawing or anything. So it wasn't until 2020 during COVID that I taught myself how to draw digitally. And I will say, I am not a traditional artist. I cannot draw anything on paper with pen. But when you digitally draw, you can get perfect curves, straight lines. You can get circles without, you know, hand drawing a circle. So it's a lot easier to work in Illustrator versus traditionally. So, yeah. All right, I have Oh, I have one extra one. I'll just glue it to one of these.
I got my greenery done. So guys, all I'm gonna do now to close my ornament. Oh, can I have a piece of white string?
Yes. We got this at Hobby Lobby, I think.
These ones.
So that comes with green, red, and white. I'll probably use red or white. I don't know. We'll see.
I want the white. I kind of like that this is like rounded. Oh, I see you were working with a firelighter.
Oh yeah, if you burn the edges, it'll seal them up. But with the white, it shows the scorching, so.
And may I see my beads?
Yes, we have hand-chosen beads for our projects today. These are from Amazon. There's a dead fly on the paper, Mommy.
Where did she come from? She must have
What
just
the heck?
died.
Who noticed this fly come in?
Unless it was in your bag.
I wouldn't have a fly in here.
I don't know where it came.
Let's just get this dead fly out of the way. By the way, my mom's dog can catch flies while they're flying around in her mouth.
All right, I'm going to string up a couple beads, I think. Do you think I should just do one bead at the top?
It's up to you. I think 2 would be nice, but maybe 3 is too much. Because these are the smaller one. Oh, I love how satisfying. It's like a slinky.
That's exactly what it is.
It's so fun to play with these. And with the lighter paper, it's just so much better. Yeah, I think 2 max. I think 3 might be too much.
You think?
Maybe not. It's up to you. Okay, so while she's stringing those up, I'm now doing my whites. I'm way behind. So
All right.
I'm going to, again, stack 5 whites together, and I'm going to do a line there and there. It's kind of hard to see white on white. And I'm going to stack 5 up. So I'll show 1, and then I'll do the rest off camera.
I only put 1 knot in, so my beads fell off. I need 2 knots.
Also, I have found felt that works with these ornaments. 100% wool felt works. I found a cheap felt that works. I'd have to link it. I can't think of it at the top of my head. And then Tailored Expressions felt works. So
There were a few people mentioning Tailored Expression.
yes, I know a lot of people have been asking about felt. And when I get home and I can have time to do some pre-recorded videos, I will do some felt ones mixed into this series. But yes, I have tried so many felts. Most of them do not work, but anything that's 100% wool, and that does include Tailored Expressions, would work. So, okay, I have one more white one that I need to add.
And I think I made my string too short. Can I have another
It's right
piece?
here. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of these clusters of 5 off screen.
My piece was just a little bit too short. Anyways, these are really relaxing to make. They're
Yeah.
easy. They're nice to like watch a show while you're crafting, or
They're fun with kids, and I'm definitely going to make some of these pre-cut for Taylor to make with his kids.
I think they can do it.
A 4-year-old can do it, so I
Yeah,
hope a 5th grader can do it.
I think they can. And I mean, they're just so cute if you wanted to put these on gift bags.
Yeah, that's really what I plan to do with them.
Because then the recipient can use them as ornaments next year.
And these can be cat toys.
Oh my gosh.
My cats have already gotten a couple of them.
I guess that's true.
Okay, I got 5 here.
So did you just leave it loose up here?
Oh, that one has the burnt edge on it, though. Oh, you're going to cut that off?
I think I will.
Yeah, you have to have a loop for the top.
I think I'm overthinking this.
You should show them the ribbon with the fork trick that you do.
Maybe we do it next time.
Oh yeah, we can do it on Sunday. My mom can make the prettiest bows with a fork.
So I want them to sit right there. So how do I get my other bow up here?
I just close it and then I shove it in there.
The whole thing?
I close the whole ornament and then I do a knot as big as the hole and I shove the
Oh no.
the knot in.
Look, when you're gluing it shut, that's when you put the ribbon in.
I mean, you can, but you can also do it my way.
I guess that's what I'm doing.
I mean, that's what I've been doing, and it worked out pretty well.
All right, and that's what I'll do. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to close my ornament. So I'm going to do the same spot where I was gluing all the other halves.
Now's the time to clip if you do have a clip.
Yes, this
definitely hold it for like a minute.
And if you can shove your finger in there a little bit to get it glued all the way down, that'll be great.
Go up a little bit more, Mommy. A little bit off. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I got my fingers in here.
She's just going to hold on to that.
For a minute.
And I'll show you while my mom's holding that.
And then my little greenery piece is going to go right here.
That's cute. So will you have the beads above it or...
That's what I was debating, which way I was going to go.
Well, the pine cones are upside down that way.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to turn the whole thing and then put my beads on the top. That's
going to be pretty. Okay.
I think so.
So while she's holding that, I got my clumps of 5 red and 5 white. And I think I'm going to do 3 stripes just to connect all these. So now you can see my red and whites are more pronounced because there's so many layers of each color stuck together. Another white. So mine will be a candy cane ball. I'm excited.
Candy cane ball. Well, I mean, a lot of people are having these themed Christmas trees, all red and white, or they're doing the red, white, and green Grinch stuff. I mean, I think they look so cool when I see them on Pinterest, but I don't think I would put them in my house. How do you guys feel about it?
I like traditional colors. My tree is craft, red, green, and brown. Okay, I got one more set of red, another clump of 5. Okay, so you can see my mom is shoving that little piece into her bottom. Okay, I'm gonna hold this for a couple, like 30 seconds off camera, just make sure the glue dries. And we'll go back to my mom now.
Yeah, so I've got...
Look how cute that is.
I hope you guys can see it. I've got a couple extra berries left that I will be using to hide my little stick. Like I said, I have kind of, let me use one of the single ones. And there we go. Don't know if you guys can see it, but it's in there.
Everyone's saying traditional.
Yeah, that's how I feel. There's also been that big thing that one year with all those pastel colors.
I like the pastel trend, but I just wouldn't put it in my house. I like making cards with the pastel.
All right, so there is the bottom of it. Now I just got to figure out how to get my little ornament thing up in here. You guys see what I'm got going here? I did 2 beads per Sabrina's suggestion with one big old knot in the bottom. That is just about big enough to go into the top here. I'm going to be gluing up this ball, this little knot. And then I'm going to shove it in there. And then Sabrina will hopefully help me with the loop, right?
The loop?
No, well, this part.
What part?
This part.
Oh, wait.
Should I just make a knot here? On top of the
How
bead?
did I do it last time?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
I don't know. Usually, I had the loop already made before I shoved it in.
Oh, I think I might have an idea.
Oh, I did it up here. I did a loop like this. So you take the beads out.
Mm-hmm.
You would have had to string them up, I think, like this. I don't know. But I do a knot up here. Oh, I'm sure you can figure it out.
I'll figure it out. Keep working.
I got to
on
do it
yours.
with mine.
Yeah, I'll have it figured out by the time you're ready.
Okay, look at my candy cane stripe. Isn't that cute? Okay. Here's what mine's going to end up looking. Ah, okay, that last piece wasn't dry. Let me give it a couple more seconds. Give it a squish. Let's see. Oh, Billy Dean did email me. She must have emailed me this morning then. Okay, Billy, we'll still send you a calendar. We'll still give one away tonight, so. Billy, did you email me this morning? Okay. So, here's my candy cane. Oh my gosh, Mommy, look at that.
That is beautiful.
Look how cute. I love it. I'm so glad I did the 5 and 5. Okay, I do want to let it dry for a little bit more. So I'm going to focus on my beads now. So I'm going to do... Oh, you emailed me through my website. Okay, so I probably didn't see you as the Billy Dean yet. Okay. I love the candy cane. Congrats, Billy Dean. Yeah. Yeah, the candy cane is cute. I like the honeycomb. So my mom's honeycomb is kind of wider than mine is. Well, I guess when I stretch it, it's going to be the same.
I got it.
Okay, my mom got her loop. But this has yellow on it.
Oh, why did I not see that? Now I have to do it again.
Maybe.
Oh, no.
I'm going to do another white.
I think you said something about it being burned, and I thought I had cut all the burned part off, but I must have missed this part.
This is a here.
Darn it, Bean. Can I?
1 second. Is this long enough?
Yeah, I guess that's good.
There, I want white too. Oh, see, it's also, what the heck? Look at this. It keeps going like yellow and green and then white.
They must have dyed it all at the same.
Or maybe it got wet and the colors from the other two merged to the white.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay, guys. Alright. Oh man, there's another streak of green and yellow.
So it wasn't burned, it's just
It's the dye.
That is gross.
It probably got wet sometime.
Yeah, look down here, it starts again too.
Yeah, try to hide that. Well, the bead will hide that.
Yay. Tell you what, babe.
So, how did I do my...
Hey, I got a trick that works.
Okay, I'm gonna do red and white beads, obviously. So, I'm gonna put both of these in. And so my loop is made there, as you can see. And then I'll put the knot at the bottom.
Ah.
Oh, no, that one's mine, Mommy. This one's yours.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna steal her bead. Right.
So I got a red bead. Now I'm doing a white bead. And I'm gonna do another red bead.
But are you gonna do one at the bottom of your ornament too?
Nah. You just want one on the top.
Why is this one not going through, babe? They didn't drill the hole on this bead all the way. We are having technical difficulties.
So I'll also pretty thick string.
That's what I like about it.
Okay, so I got my red, white, and another red.
But then how do you get them from going up over the top?
They're gonna move around.
Yeah, but won't they come off?
No, I'm gonna tie a knot at the bottom here. So here I got red, white, and red. I'm gonna tie a knot down there.
Where?
At the bottom of this bead.
But won't they come off of this bead up here? Look.
Oh, yeah, maybe they would. How did you do it?
Well, you have to have a knot here.
Okay, so I do have to make a knot there. I should be able to do that.
We're paper crafters. We're not
bow
jewelry
tiers.
Is there color on it again?
A little bit, but it's not as bad. Oh, yeah, I guess right there. Ugh!
Ay, ay, ay.
Do you want to do it again?
I guess. I just but you guys, I figured out how to do it. Look, mine don't move.
I'm sorry, Mommy.
No.
We're perfectionists, and that's gonna bother us, so.
Yes.
Alright. I don't think this one has any coloring on it.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
you can show them then.
what
I think
did.
you were
No,
off camera.
There's color
There's
there
a little
too.
bit, but you
Well.
should be able to cut that off.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Can you hand me my beads back?
Ugh.
So I did.
We got defective twine, and we're going for the one color that's actually colored by other colors.
So I took it in half. I'm gonna put a little knot down here, and come to mama. Like I said, you guys, I got like arthritic fingers, and I just don't want to do like I do. All right, so I'm gonna put a knot there and make that one nice and thick, so it's gonna fit inside my ornament, but not too thick. So I got a nice and tight one there, and then I strung up my 3 beads. One, come here, no escaping. Ah, that one decided to leave me. 2 and 3.
So I got my little tie there.
There.
Okay, let me put mine on. Did you do a double knot or one knot's good?
The bottom I did a double just because I've got to make sure it's thick enough to go in.
Oh, okay. You keep going. I'll make another knot.
And then just on top of the beads, do one more knot and try to get it as close to the bead as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like before you tie it down sharp, just keep sliding it down. See, so it lands like right on top of the bead.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
We have a small loop, but it's fine.
Mine is a little.
I mean, it's fine because I don't like long loops. I want it close to the branch.
All right, so that's it. And then I'm gonna make my tails a little shorter. If you hand me the scissor. There's so many scissors around here, but then when you need one, you can't find any. Oh, make it a little bit shorter.
Yeah, I told you we would take a whole hour to make one. My mom's like, I could do another one. I'm like, I don't think so.
All right, I added like extra bonus stuff.
She did add the wreath at the bottom. And I'm just going for beads on mine.
Yeah. So I'm
That's
gonna
cute.
glue up the knot real good.
I might just do 2 beads. I don't know if I want 3 beads.
I love it. I love the length of it. And look, there is the colored stuff. Just out of reach.
Guys, should I do 2 beads or 3 beads?
I mean, you have more going on. Maybe 2 is better.
Yeah. Maybe 2 is better.
Just take a
What do
pull
you
on
think?
it.
What do you? I can't do a poll. I don't think. I wish I had a darker red bead. You know what? I think
That
we have
other
darker
set
red.
has darker red beads in it.
Yes. Be right back.
We bought this really cool buffalo plaid set of wooden beads. And I think that one has some darker reds in it, babe. So I'm just putting a good amount of glue on my little knot there. And then it's just gonna go right in here. Get squished in there real good until it's all in. And then I'm gonna hold it on tight for a little bit. I think both of our projects turned out really, really pretty.
Yeah, that's like a pretty perfect match there.
Yes, I like that better.
Okay, let me put...
Is that white in the other set also maybe better?
No, the white is good on the other one.
Okay.
Okay, is people saying 3 or 2? If you run the string all the way through the ornament, you can have 2 beads at the top and 1 bead at the bottom.
Yes, that's exactly right. She's right. Who was that?
I don't really want one at the bottom though.
Who gave us that suggestion?
Oh, if the string is long enough. Oh yeah, that's a cool idea.
Uh-huh. I love it.
But my string is not long enough. And I kind of just want one at the top. Let's see. I could do one at the bottom though, because there's a hole at the top and bottom.
Who made that suggestion? Say thank you.
Dina. Thank you, Dina.
I love it, Dina. I was wondering how I could get a bead down there.
Well, you do it the same way as this.
Yeah, but then you would have had to do the string thing twice.
Okay, I think I'm going to just do 2 beads. And I will
Alright.
consider doing a 3rd bead at the bottom.
Okay.
So yours is done.
Mine is done. What do you guys think?
Lay it on this side here.
Hold on. It's still drying, but
Like, that's pretty.
let me see.
There is the completed ball. Adorable. The red is great. 2 beads. I like it with the little thing at the bottom.
It's really pretty.
All right, let me finish up mine. Everyone's saying 2 beads on mine, so I'm going to do 2.
Okay. Makes sense. You got 2 colors.
Yeah.
I love these little beads. They're so pretty. The print on them are so pretty. These little beads had like little white ones in there that had like a snowman's face and the buttons for his body. So my little niece was building little Olaf bracelets. So it was kind of cute.
Okay. So now I have to close my ornament up.
I'll let you do it.
Oh my, this is like the part I dread because it's like, is it gonna...
Did I put enough glue or did I
put
not?
enough glue?
Did I wait long enough or did I not?
I mean, you guys saw, I've been waiting an hour to do this, so. Alright. Do you have to manhandle it a little bit?
Mm-hmm. But don't just manhandle the very last ones. Also
Yeah.
manhandle the ones back here. See, you're only stretching the last few,
I know, because I gotta get it across.
but stretch the others. Oh, it's beautiful, Binna. Really nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it, guys.
Oh, it's pretty.
But
So
that
what
is the
color
ball.
combinations do you guys
I
think you want to
love-
use?
The candy cane is so cute. Love it.
And it came out exactly 4 and 4, huh?
Yeah.
4 wedges. That's
I didn't
cool.
think of that far ahead, but I guess it is 4 and 4.
That's very, very cool. So what color combinations do you guys think you want to use?
That would have been pretty with blue and white too. I like the solid balls a lot.
The patterns are just so pretty. And really, they're endless patterns depending on where you glue them. Just whatever you decide for your pattern, stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like the greenery you put on the bottom, you know. It looks pretty. But I think we could have very well put it up here too.
Yeah, it just would have been upside down.
Just would have put the cones the other way. No one would have seen it.
Yeah, I guess when you glue it, you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. There is my cat toy.
Where is the camera, Vina? Here it is.
So fun. So mine has 42 layers. How many did yours have?
40.
Okay. All right, now let me add my beads in there. So I'm gonna cut my tails.
Here. How we doing on time, Sabrina?
We're over by 18 minutes.
Oh no.
But I think we started a little bit later because we had those problems at the beginning. Okay, so dang, we almost made it all the way without freezing, but it did. Sorry, guys. Ugh. This tripod is not the best. Let's see.
You're on camera. Looks good.
Yeah, but it's crooked.
Sure.
Yeah, very crooked. That's as good as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna add a bunch of glue in there.
Here's my finished one. It's all dry. It turned out cute, you know?
I actually think my knot is bigger than this hole, but you can kind of squeeze it open
Yes.
and
Man,
just add loads of glue. If you have hot glue, this would work better.
I hate hot glue.
There we go, and then squish it. And I'm just, before I hang this on anything, I'm just gonna let it dry. Now, should I add one at the bottom? No. I like it like this.
But it would be pretty too.
It would be pretty. That's an option. And you would just do the same thing at the bottom. So there's our two little balls. Aren't they cute? They look like American flags now.
Well, that was fun.
I cannot position these very well on camera. There, the glue is gonna hold them.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. All
Oh,
right.
you gotta do your...
I know we gotta do the giveaway. So if you haven't yet, go ahead, leave a comment. We will be giving away one calendar. And Billy, I'm gonna ship your calendar tomorrow. So if you haven't yet, just go ahead and spam me with comments. These would be fun to make with my scrapbook friends. Yeah, I think this would be really fun to do. Like I said, I might do a party with my friends making these.
So there are still some calendars left. So if you guys haven't gotten one yet, hint, hint, check out Sabrina's website.
Yep, and I'll be back tomorrow, either with my mom again, or my dad, or both, possibly. And let me show you a sneak peek. Again, leave a comment if you haven't yet. So, here is an example of what you'll see next Friday. So, I don't want to show you anything else. I'm sorry, guys. But I do want it to be a surprise. But these do fold flat, and it is a tri-fold. So, these arms are going to swing closed, and then this will pop up and you can display it. I gotta fix this little piece here, but you can see that it stands upright, which is really pretty. Okay, so if you want to see more sneak peeks of the new collection coming out next Friday, November 8th, follow us on Instagram. I'll also put posts every couple days. I'll do like one big post in the Scrappy Tales fan group. So yeah, you guys can sign up for that. Let's see. My gosh, can't wait. OMG, stop it. Can't wait to see this next Friday. Stunning. Yes, so like I said, there won't be as many card samples in the showcase because these cards take so long. They take like 8 hours to make one.
But that's because we layer them up a lot, and you know, Sabrina takes these cards to her shows, so we try to make them extra super sturdy. So
Yes.
you know, that's for example why that house was leaning forward a little bit. That is like super top heavy because it's probably
No, it's not.
layered
I
up.
just didn't add that one bridge in yet.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
But
So you guys can
they
definitely
won't
do it
take
faster.
you 8 hours. They take us 8 hours.
Yeah.
Especially with the dies that I've chosen. There's some dies that, just like the Halloween release, there's like 40 to 50 dies in one set. And so we're tackling those sets that have more dies in it first. And so hopefully we can have more samples to show you guys. But I'm just saying right now that there won't be as many because they do take a long time. And we want the samples to be really gorgeous, so you can simplify them for sure. And honestly, like, here's what I'm saying with this design. You can keep this left and right side as is. This is where you would write your message. But the overachiever that I am, I will be decorating this side, and I've already kind of decorated the outside as well, which I can't show you. I will show you maybe on Sunday. I'll show you the front part of this. But yeah, you can keep it pretty simple. You don't have to decorate the left and right side here. But it's a trifold. There's going to be several different trifolds.
Do you guys see kind of the similarity to the original?
Yeah, here's the original prototype. So this is how it opens. Oh, sorry, this way. Left flap, right flap, and
You know, so that's kind of how we started out with a very ugly version of it.
yeah, we had to figure out how like nothing leans forward like this. You know, we wanted it all to be upright. So that was what we had to kind of figure out, but it's a trifold and it's gorgeous. And the reason it's taking long is because we had to decorate this side, obviously the part that goes down, and then this and this side. So they're definitely basically like 3 cards in one. So and they're honestly so pretty displayed. I don't know, you can't really see it on camera,
Yeah, it's hard to see.
but can you just imagine how that's gonna look on like a mantle?
That is really pretty.
I'm so excited. So my mom and I are gonna keep crafting. You know, we're the night owls that we talked about.
Oops.
So yeah.
So we hope you're gonna love that trifold. It's obviously gonna be really cool to put like birthday stuff in there or baby stuff in there too. So
Yes, that's what I was saying, is it's a lot like the book. It's something you can use over and over again, which we get excited when we can come up with those kind of ideas, because it's not always possible. There's only so much you can really do. So this is going to be one that I'm going to use just like the book all the time. So thank you guys. Oh, I didn't pick a winner. Okay, I'm going to pick a winner right now. So basically I'm just scrolling up and down, up and down, up and down until my finger catches someone. So Ruthie Hagen is the winner. So Ruthie, all you have to do is email me either through my website or info@scrappytailscrafts.com, and I will send you out a calendar. Where do I find your kits? My calendars are on my website. Go on What's New, and they are the first thing that's listed. I will also, when I post this live, I'll link the calendar in the description. Yes, so thank you guys so much. Congratulations. Was it Ruthie?
Ruthie Hagen.
Ruthie Hagen. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, either with my dad or my mom again. So thank you guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. It was fun being with you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
1 second.